Tonight, an inside look at a cold case police investigated for decades. We're learning more about what it took to connect an alleged serial killer to the murders of multiple women.
Our Christine Byers sat down with the lead detective on the case for exclusive details on how they were able to bring answers to so many loved ones.
Before the big announcement Monday,
we announced these new murder charges.
Barb, Studt, and Geneva Valle-Palomino spent a few quiet moments visiting their sister's resting place.
She's right here. She's right here. I feel so... It's so heartbreaking.
For more than 30 years, they waited to learn who killed Sandy Little, who put the 21-year-old mother's body inside a dresser, and who left it on the shoulder of I-70 in O'Fallon, Missouri in February of 1991. 6 weeks ago, they got their answer when O'Fallon Detective Sergeant Jody Weber called.
And it's literally mind-blowing.
Little's case first caught Weber's attention when she joined the Detective Bureau.
It piqued my interest because I got into law enforcement to work these type of cases.
She sent evidence from Sandy's crime scene and another similar case from Lincoln County to be tested for DNA. 14 years later, St. Charles County Crime Lab experts found a partial DNA profile. Weber compared it to the suspects she had in mind.
None of them came back as a match. So obviously I was pretty disappointed in that.
DNA experts continued to work the case and got a full profile earlier this year, enough to put into a criminal database. It came back to Gary Muehlberg. He's already serving a life sentence for killing a man who tried to buy a car from him in 1993. What was going through your mind?
When I pulled up his picture through Missouri Department of Corrections, I was shocked by the person I saw. You know, he just looked like a typical grandpa. You know, he was not the monster that I was expecting to see.
To her surprise, Muehlberg agreed to meet with her.
He sat down and talked to me for an hour.
When she told him she was there to talk to him about Sandy's cold case,
And his main concern was the death penalty.
in a second meeting, she brought letters from prosecutors in all 3 counties where he left his victims' bodies. Each pledged not to seek the death penalty and assured him his life in prison wouldn't change if he gave a full confession.
He, at that moment, said, okay, let's get to it. And we began talking about the murders.
His hunting ground was an area once known as the Cherokee Street stroll.
Muehlberg told Sergeant Weber he killed all of his victims here at a house where he used to live in Bell Ridge. It was demolished about a year ago. Did he have any explanation?
No, he said he had a great family and a great upbringing. He has no reasons as to why this occurred. And at one point, he did look down at my body camera and said, I am sorry.
In all, Muehlberg confessed to 5 murders, including Sandy's.
I want people to realize that these girls were daughters and sisters and mothers, and they were more than just girls that were out street walking.
One of them remains a mystery.
He says that he disposed of the young lady in a metal barrel, and he left her body in a self-serve car wash.
Do you think we know all of his secrets?
No. I get the impression that he's holding back for the fact that he doesn't want to be portrayed as that monster.
For Sandy's sisters, that's exactly what he is.
Justice is coming.
Yes, it is.
Finally.
Christine Byers, 5 on your side.
Muehlberg is in kidney failure and isn't expected to live long enough to be sentenced for these cases. Sandy's sisters say they're just glad he lived long enough to be charged for her murder and outed as the real person he is. To learn more about the Jane Doe case, look for this story on KSDK.com.